Hey guys, welcome back to Wild Arms. Where last left off, we accessed this sealed library. The little voice, after we helped that girl with the bookcase, contacted us through the book. Same exact book as right here, telling us to come here after we moved some statues and stuff. We activated the place. We traversed through this rather small dungeon, and now we're here. And we just gotta make sure that we're all healed up. I think I'm pretty good. Yeah. On the safe side, I think I'll use one of these magic carrots. Alright, let's do it. Oh. Oh, that's not the shadow. The book monster. A human who wants to touch the forbidden book. I shall grant your wish and make you a part of my story. This is my story. A little Final Fantasy X little joke there. You're not the shadow that calls me, are you? This is our first official boss battle. This boss music. Daughter of the way of magic. Become my flesh and blood inside the forbidden book. Nelgal. Yeah, this is our first official boss. It's a shame for Jack's story. You'd think that there would be a boss to fight in Jack's story, but there's not. It's kind of a shame. So this is our first boss battle. So we're going to use the flame attack, because honestly, Cecilia's attack, regular attack, is nothing to, be impressed about. So we're just going to keep using flame. So see, here we are getting consistent. I went first, then it went first, now it went first, and now I'm going first. I'm going second. It's doing 10 damage, so we gotta watch that. We're doing 35 damage, though. So, for our first boss... Oh, brutal attack. Oof. +5. Oof. I better heal. So as long as you're careful, you didn't waste your heal berries, you should be good. Or I could just use the heal spell, actually. But I think I want... No, I'll use the heal spell. A little healing animation there, and the sound effect. Pointing out the obvious here. We got a little counterattack here. See? Only 6. We definitely want to use this. And so the Force, hers is Mystic. So essentially what Mystic does is, if I use this on an item, you see, we're gonna get other party members, those, as you probably guessed. So what this happens is, if I use Heal Berry, that means it'll affect everybody. And so I'll only end up using 1 Heal Berry, and it'll count as like using 3 Heal Berries. It's actually a very useful type of, Force ability. So, magic, everyone gets magic. Heal Berry, everyone gets healed plus 200. And it only costs, I believe, just 1 heal berry to use, so that's good. But we don't really have any use for that, so since we're only 1 person, so Force is kind of useless here. Ah, condition green. That means that my Force is completely filled up. Now, I don't think I quite know if, Force does anything to, your stats. I think you're still relatively the same in terms of, your own, magic stats and attacks, power. See, 35, so there's no real difference there. So I better heal once again. Always want to heal when you get into, the 17s, below 20s, because there's no telling if that creature will go again, so you might die because of that. See, twice now it's attacked, and it's doing 15 to me. I suppose you could spend the time grinding those enemies and stuff. You could, grind, then, exit out of sealed library, and then go sleep, and then, grind some more. So that's something you can do. Uh-oh. I should have taken my own advice now. I'm in trouble. If this thing doesn't take it out this turn, I might be dead. Oh, shoot. Okay. My luck is kind of... I don't mean to do this. This usually isn't this tough for me. Maybe I could have won if I had one level up. So that might have been my fault. And I've used up one of my magic carrots already. I don't want to use up another one, but if I want to use the escape spell, well, okay, I think I've whittled him down long enough, so I'm just going to use my regular attacks. This usually isn't that hard for me, and it shouldn't be that hard for you either. I don't know, I guess I got some bad luck here. I should have leveled up at least once. So I guess I recommend that. You level up at least one time for, that extra boost in power. Oh, critical hit. And thank you. That critical hit helped. And there's the death animation. Turns all negative and then just blows up and parts of it just blow away. 100 XP. That's our level up. Apologies if the sound kind of breaks out. This is an old disc I have, so sometimes the little sound effects will do that. So we beat the book monster, Nagal. And now we get this bright light, so this must be the good thing, and yep, that's the shadow. Ooh. The shadow figure from my dream. I am Stoldark, the guardian of the water. Sorry for the pause. For ages, the demon Nagal has locked me in this terrible book. I have waited a long time for the innocent one who would receive the guardian spirit. The innocent one? Me? The world is at the turning point of darkness again. Innocent one, can you hear the anger of the land and the wind? The screams of the sea and the sky? Wear me as your armor, innocent one. I shall protect you in your fight for life. The battle for Fragaia begins again. Everything begins with Lolithia. Oh, that name again. If you recall in Jack's story, when we access that ill computer, seek not Lolithia's tomb. It all begins there, apparently. So perhaps the Guardians, in a sense, are guiding us through some fate. Well, actually, really just Cecilia. Jack really is just going there, not from the Guardians, but of his own will. But, maybe fate is playing a key in there. Lolithia. What does that mean? And, I guess we get an instant warp, but that escape spell will help in the future. So, it's good to have it, in advance, because that might be your very first crest graph, at your earliest convenience. Welcome back, Cecilia. Now you realize the responsibilities of the woman in the Aldehyde family. How do you know so much? The female descendants of the Aldehyde family share their thoughts with the Guardians. They must carry the burden of their destiny with them for the rest of their lives. No one can understand the pain and pressure which you must endure, but they can help you cope with it and make your life easier. Cecilia, there are the burdens one's destiny brings. Walk proudly from the Abbey. You must travel your own path from now on. Seems Cecilia's kind of burdened by this little destiny that we have here. Come by any time. We'll always be friends, even if you do become a princess. I've known you all my life, Cecilia. When it comes to studying and eating, I have no chance against your hunger for knowledge and hamburgers. Hamburgers. Please be careful with your eating problem. Then again, when has eating ever been a problem for you? Hamburgers. I don't know if that's an English translation, because, hamburgers? Really? You're from Aldehyde. I envy you. Has the Rune Festival started yet? Yeah, so it seems like Cecilia's royal family has a connection to those guardians that helped the ill and humans, long ago. So, rest up. After you go back to Aldehyde, are you going to visit us once in a while? What? Wait, I can't heal up? The Rune Festival in Aldehyde must have a lot of news to report on. I want to go so bad. Well, let me just save. I guess I can't heal up? Really? I don't know what's going on. Maybe because, this part in the story, I think if you go back and, stuff, you can save up. So, this is the exit. If you tried doing this earlier, this woman says, like, you can't do it unless you're ready. Because of this whole task that we had. Aldehyde is along the beach to the north. We'll miss you, Cecilia. Oh, once again. The guardians from the legend have spoken only to her. Without a sound, the wheels of destiny have started to turn. See? The path she followed in the past was guided by her surroundings. She knew someday she would have to pave her own path to the future. The innocent one, who the guardians speak of, it may be too heavy of a burden to be the sorceress of the ultimate power at such a young age. Perhaps. So, we've gotten Jack, we've gotten Cecilia. Now for our final member. In Surf Village. We will access this last story when we return. See you then, guys.